Hello guys, today is the 14th of May 2026 and I just got into this long position on EURJPY. Let me briefly explain my strategy. If I'm trying to catch a bullish market, I'll wait for price, a bullish move. I'll wait for price to break across a resistance like this, come back to retest it as support, and I'll look for a continuation entry to the upside. Same as trying to catch a bearish movement. I'll wait for price to break a support level, retest it as resistance, and I'll look for a continuation entry to the downside. So basically, that's just the concept of the strategy, pullback continuation, called the 88 precision. So as you can see here, although yes, there was a resistance at the H4 on this at this point here. If you can see, there was a resistance level here. So price broke across it. Price broke across this level, that's this resistance, came back to retest one, took out people who bought from this point and came back down again to retest it. So multiple rejection at that point. So if you step down to a lower time frame like 1 hour, you can see that there's been a rejection here, one, two, even at this point. So it's multiple rejection at that point. So this is one of my confidence of validating that this level aligns properly. You understand? And also the 50 EMA on the H4 also aligned there too, validating this level on on the 14 on the 4 hour and the H1 time frame. So how I got my another way to validate this level is using the Fibonacci pullback tool. I draw my Fibonacci I draw my Fibonacci from point A, that's this point here, point A to point B. I draw it from the swing low to the swing high, validating this level. You can see price align at the 38.20 pullback level and 50.0 pullback level. These are valid pullback levels on the Fibonacci too. So I decided to take my long position, okay, take my long position, targeting the next level, minus 61.80. If you look at this on the higher time frame, you see that price there's been a rejection here, which price is likely going to there's been a rejection here, which price is likely going to retest when it goes across this high here. So there's a high probability of price getting to this point. That's why I marked out that level as a valid, like my take profit. That is my final take profit. And my stop loss set behind structure at the invalidation point. My stop loss was set to this behind this point because if price take me out from this point, the entire move has been invalidated. You understand? Once price take out this point, this low, the whole move has been invalidated. The the chances of this move playing out it has reduced from maybe from if it's 100% move or a 95% move. It has gone from 95% to like maybe like 2% because it price really invalidates you, and once you put your stop loss properly, price really invalidates you and goes your direction, you understand? Except maybe a news event caused a huge spike and price decided to take you out or weak you out, you understand? So that's just the concept behind this, the entry and my take profit. So let's see how this market unfold. I'll update you on the next. And just took another hit again. Currently, this market condition isn't that favorable for my strategy. Like at this point, although I saw some red flags, but usually I don't. usually take them that, like, I don't usually like let them stop me from execution because sometimes they might appear, but it will still play out. But right now, I need to notice, like, start considering it because this is the second time I've seen that red flag, and this I've gotten stopped out from it. So, what was the red flag? On 15-minute time frame, the RSI price was at oversold at this point here. The entry was at 80, the 80 RSI, and I think the recent loss I took also. Let me see on GPJPY, something like that. It's similar. Yes, the recent loss I took too on UPJPY. Was it on the, yeah, on GPJPY? The recent loss I took also on GPJPY price was at the was at the 80 RSI. Price was at the 80 RSI. So I think, yeah. So I've noticed it, and now I have to like start considering this red flag before getting into this any trade from now on, because the market condition is like I need to like adapt ASAP. You understand? This market is all about adaptation. You understand? When market condition changes, you just need to know what's going, what's wrong, and how you can avoid like some hits. Understand? So I think I lost about 500 plus on this trade. So this week I'm down like two or 120, I think 1.2. I don't even know, say $1,200 plus something like that. 1,200, almost $1,300. So right now I need to be considering the RSI as like very 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 delicate right now because my entry needs to be I need to be precise in my entry right now. You understand? So hopefully let's see how the market unfolds. I don't know. I don't even know if I have the strength to take another trade tomorrow, but I'm cutting down my risks. Not going big right now. I need to like be stable before sizing up again. So peace out. See you on the next.